Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, you do I look fine.
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the...
Are you ready to be entertained? Let's get into another episode of The Wire. This is season 1, episode 3. Let's jump right into it, y'all. The second episode, by the way, got me all the way together. And I hear as the more episodes we go throughout the seasons, it just gets better and better. So let's jump right into it. You want to see the cinema reaction? The links are down below. And while you're down there, please hit the like button, share, and don't forget to comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into The Wire and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
Yo, shit is late.
Word.
Yeah, they still viling up.
Y'all got any tussles, man?
Yeah, later.
Later?
Nigga, it ain't even 9 o'clock and you fainting on it. Get the fuck out of here, man.
So you just gonna take his money all day and treat him like a dog?
How I'm supposed to treat a goddamn drug addict?
And you a goddamn drug dealer.
So? So what? Oh, what? The customer's always right?
Yo, we in the projects. The customer be fucked up. Can't get these niggas shit.
Shit, everything else in the world gets sold without people taking advantage, scamming, lying. Why gotta be that way with this?
Because they dope fiends.
And without people beating on each other, killing each other, doing each other like dogs. Man, 5-0 be down here about the bodies, yo. That's what they be down here about.
A little bag of style.
Oh, this guy.
Bag of style for you.
Yeah.
Only $5.
What's up with that?
$5 make you a gallon, mother.
The king stays the king.
What are we facing from the riot?
These brutalities whenever we win a fight.
What does the state's attorney say?
He says it goes to a grand jury. Criminal history is on our 3 witnesses, one longer than the next. I want you to rethink whatever tactic led you to send 3 plainclothes officers at the high-rises at 2 in the morning.
Pending the grand jury review, Officer Prez be placed on administrative leave.
Nothing wrong with that.
A 14-year-old is half blind.
And 2 of ours were injured as well.
Keep them off the streets until it clears the courthouse.
Did you know they were in the high-rises without backup?
I tell you yes, I screwed up. I tell you no, I'm putting my men in the jackpot. You still want me to answer? I screwed up, sir.
It's a good man that's willing to take one for the company.
Hell with the company.
He's grateful that you extended your support on behalf of Officer Prez. Stan here thought that if you got a young officer back on the street where he might start over.
I understand he messed up here. I understand that. I owe you for walking him through this grand jury thing. You need manpower while these guys are busy with this ID thing. All you do is that.
We need manpower.
Lieutenant.
Unnecessary evil. Valchek.
Is it insubordinate if I ask what's so necessary?
Thanks for not cutting Prez loose.
They take more than buy bust. And since it's been in the press about the witness...
It's not an issue. A couple felony warrants, a little dope on the table. That's all we need here.
You know definitely that this man was not killed because he testified.
Involved in a street dispute.
Which,
of course, would have nothing to do with his being a witness. You haven't developed a suspect at this time? No, we haven't.
What do you expect him to do?
Shove Rawls to the ground, declare that all of Baltimore should rise as one because they're murdering witnesses.
Been working on him 2 weeks and we don't even have a photo.
It's fucking embarrassing. Need a photo of this guy Barksdale. Need to know what he looks like. You see, Barksdale's never been arrested as an adult, so we don't really have a B of I photo.
Then you fucked.
Now, seeing as we all came into work today, I thought, what the hell, let's try something different. We know from his mother's social service record that Barksdale grew up in Franklin Terrace. The housing project began to take photos of every registered resident as a security measure.
So you want us to go down to the housing department and pull his photo? Why don't you fucking do it yourself?
Painstaking work, but if you don't want to travel to the housing department, I'll switch with you.
Do you guys want it?
Fuck it, Patrick. Let's take a ride.
That was inspiring.
I'm a leader of men.
We got a red cat. They say we have a new package tomorrow.
New package.
We got stepped on shit. We got out here, get these fiends agitated. Castle can't move like that. Yo, Castle move up and down and sideways like.
Playing checkers?
Checkers? Yeah, checkers. Man, we ain't got no checkers. Yeah, but yo, chess is a better game, yo. So nothing, man. Look, I'll teach y'all if y'all want to learn. Y'all can't be playing no checkers on no chessboard, yo. All right. This the kingpin. All right. You get the other dude's king, you got the game. But he trying to get your king too.
Like
he
real
moved
life.
one space, any direction he damn choose, cause he's the king. The rest of these motherfuckers on the team, they got his back.
I like your uncle.
Yeah, like my uncle, the queen. She smart, she fierce. Go get shit done piece.
Remind me of Stringer. Dog, stash don't move, man.
Come on, yo, think. How many times we moved the stash house this week? We gotta move a little muscle with it, right? To protect it.
True.
These are the pawns. They like the soldiers. And they like the front lines. They be out in the field.
So how do you get to be the king?
The king, stay the king. Alright? Everything stay who he is. Made it all the way down to the other dude's side. You get to be queen. If you catch the other dude's king and trap it, then you win. Pawns, man, in the game, they get capped quick.
Unless they some smart-ass pawns.
They're talking about their real lives.
Noggles. You fucking believe this?
This shit is prehistoric.
You gotta get with the feds somehow, man. They got lightweights, wireless, micro recorders.
You can't send his ass in the projects with this shit taped to him. That ain't gonna play.
Lizard from Narcotics, they got the file.
Who you partnered with?
McNulty, I'm a fifth wheel on a car that's going nowhere. Bring me home.
Look, you're my eyes and ears in this mess, right? And I don't want no more surprises. Be able to tell the deputy before the shit flies. And you come home with a favor in your pocket.
You get Carver and Prez back tomorrow. But Prez is in office. The building catches fire, he stays in office.
What about Herc?
Medical.
I wonder what you gotta do to get thrown off this police force.
Keep on with some of your shit, you just might find out.
We got your picture. Don't you fucking worry, McNulty.
This is Barksdale?
Avon Barksdale.
Well, excuse me for giving a shit, but I can't help but notice this is a middle-aged white man.
It's the only Avon Barksdale in the housing department file.
Maybe he's white. Avon Barksdale, 31 years of age, born Providence Hospital, West Baltimore. The address is in the same public housing where he now controls the drug trade.
No flash, no profile.
Pause. I know, I'm stopping this a minute because I'm trying to get all these names. So Barksdale, Avon Barksdale, that's not... Is Avon Barksdale the uncle or whoever to the guy that we keep seeing? Or is this somebody else that we haven't met yet? Maybe you can't even answer that because that would be a spoiler. Anyways, Andre, shut up and click play. Sorry, y'all.
No priors either.
Oh, yeah. He moves from girlfriend to girlfriend. Might have another girlfriend in New York. He likes to work out and he used to box Golden Gloves when he was younger.
Golden Gloves. How'd you get that?
From a CI who claimed to know him way back when.
Got blue top looking for blues?
You got the blue top looking for blue? I don't know what that means. He tired already. This is the place.
Get your hand moving.
Got a few questions I want to ask you, Mac.
Keep your hand moving. Work to the body, some man.
This guy's got the West Side projects locked up. He's tied to maybe a dozen murders. He's completely off the radar.
I've been working drugs for the Bureau since '98. I can tell you, they got nothing on him that I know. It's the smile of the week. Watch this.
Oh, they caught him.
All their mopes and bracelets. Not one of them named Osama.
Still, I owe you, brother. What do you need?
A couple of lightweight body mics, wireless, remote taping capability.
All right, who's running the case so I can tell my squad supervisor?
Daniels, out of narcotics.
Why you look like that?
Come on, let's go. Look at the ones in the back. Look at the ones in the back.
Oh, Lord. What?
Gotta get this. What that shit? Where's the word?
Yeah, you see that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he died.
That's
I like him.
very sloppy.
How old are your kids?
Mike is 8, Sean's 10.
So how often you get to see them?
Trying to get more, but she's fighting me.
Why would she fight you on that?
She's getting even.
It's always the case. When a woman looking to get even, there's got to be a little extra something there.
So how about you? You ever been married?
She's a lesbian.
What'd I say?
You ain't gonna say anything. I am.
Well, there we are. Got something else in common. I date women, too.
Shit, won't nothing to figure out. I told her.
Guess I missed the press conference.
It's not like I was, walking around waving some dyke flag in the air. It was just something I had to put out there to get through the day.
Should have known. I worked with one other female police officer who's worth a damn. Only one.
A lesbian. In the beginning, you're in your radio car. Alone. Most women aren't getting out that car.
Right.
Not without side partners showing. Talking about some old, straight out of the academy type scared. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass kicked, once or twice. You realize it's not the end of the world, right?
Think 'cause you're gay?
I don't know. But is there any other fucking way to police? All I know is I just love the job.
Different views of gay back in the day is different from now. Oh my God, I love this song, right? Like crap, let me say yeah. So I'm gonna go back to the song. That's my song.
Where's it all go? Money.
We're not telling you.
Must have that crew humming. I don't remember a day we ever got this much from the courtyard.
We be doing even better when we get that new package.
Ain't no new package. Just gonna put that same shit out in a different color gel cap is all.
People already coming back on us telling us that shit is weak.
I know, shit is weak, but you know, shit is weak all over. Shit is strong, we gonna sell it. Shit is weak, we gonna sell twice as much. We do worse, and we get paid more. This shit right here, D, it's forever. That's a bonus right there. And you make sure you buy something that you wouldn't otherwise.
If I'm doing all this, I need about 50,000.
I was in here the other day, you wanted a drink.
Did I get a drink? Then why would I remember you?
Oh.
You want to be remembered, you're going about it the wrong way here.
My uncle's place.
You kin to Orlando?
Nah, Orlando's like the up front man, you know. My uncle's the money man. Where you from?
Right here.
No, I know Baltimore, but like, where?
You know Turner Station?
So you a country girl.
You mean county. You working with your uncle?
I'm his right hand.
You wanna ride with us in the van?
Nope.
He has a mouth. He just says everything.
Touts and children, that's all you're gonna get.
Bingo! Say thank you.
Where did you get this?
Detective Sidnar's ensemble is the latest in West Side Project wear.
Where are you mic?
Down in my dip, man. I figure I ain't gonna go down there anyway, right? Right now, I'm one right nasty son of a bitch.
This your man, huh?
Yeah.
Clothes is torn down enough. You can use a little bit more stain. What's this here, man?
It's my wedding ring.
You married to the needle, boy. That shit been pawned off of you for real.
Maybe I should go out and shoot up some dope for about a year or two, right? Come back when I could really carry the look off.
You don't go down them towers, man, they gonna check everything.
Yo, how about the shoes?
You walking down them alleys of the projects, man, you stepping on the dead soldiers. Be empty vials. You can't walk down the Baltimore streets without that shit cracking underneath your feet. Have them dance on some empties before we go out there.
Wow.
You hurt your feelings?
A little bit.
Oh, they got little kids.
Four hand to hands. Two to me, two to Bubs. Me close enough to market. You don't hand no money to nobody that matters. You don't get no product from nobody that matters.
You wanna go back in?
Shit. We cut from every crew out here.
Yeah, how much more they want them to do? That was such a dead giveaway.
Well, now. Did you get to see where the money went after you handed off?
No.
You told us so.
I didn't say that.
Hi, Lieutenant.
You were upstairs and out of pocket, so I cut him loose.
I'll give him the news tomorrow.
What happened?
He wants us to put everything we get into search and seizures and hit the projects Wednesday afternoon.
Lieutenant.
The buys we made, they don't even go past the courtyards.
I need you to scratch together everything we got from the hand-to-hands and shape it into PC for the warrant.
You know, a few apartments in the low rises that we've seen used for stash, maybe.
Then we write on those. The man upstairs wants to see a circus. A couple of days from now, I gotta show him 3 rings. We gotta jump.
Is the deputy off stupid?
No. No, we bring in some arrests, he takes him to the judge, he figures the judge goes away.
What are we gonna do?
Well, nothing you can do except pound out some probable cause. I'm not gonna help them gut the case. I'm sorry. I know he's your lieutenant, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Why are you here?
I'm thinking about something.
What's the matter, McNulty? No one ever tells you no?
Sorry. Should have called. How do you clone a beeper?
What?
That's what I need to know.
You show up at my door at 9 o'clock to ask me that?
Come in.
What do you want to do? You want to clone it?
Can we do that with a subpoena to the pager company?
Affidavit from a state police case? Judge signs something like that, you can clone a beeper. Got to show the judge that other investigative methods have failed.
Thanks.
That's it?
What?
I wouldn't touch this girl. She looks super messy.
You're married and a date is a room at the Best Western with the blinds closed. Now you're single, coming over unannounced to learn the legal requisites for a pager intercept. An asshole, McNulty.
The fuck did I do?
Yo, how much more did that pack?
With her.
50, 60.
Have Wallace just think I'm on his pager again. You want something from carry out?
Fast, I thought you was treat.
Well, you thought wrong. I ain't no bank.
No mayo, extra hot, something to drink.
All right.
Yo, re-up's here.
Re-up.
Stink, what up?
Who are they?
Back. You heard?
Get the fuck in here. Shit, stay there, bitch. Yo, come on, get down, get down. Get the fuck
Where that?
Move, go ahead.
Ain't nothing here, yo.
Fucking head on.
Where that, man?
Under the sink.
Hey, yo, go on and get that. Two.
Omar, come on. What the?
Oh, that's Omar? Oh, that's who? Oh, everybody's talking about Omar. That's Omar. Who that guy is? He's really good. He's a really good actor.
Western uniforms will meet us in the Mount Clair parking lot. We start there and we don't stop till we take the doors. What's with you?
Poor McNulty.
I'm not going.
You're insubordinate?
I'm not jumping out on something I believe is going to harm the case.
Now I got you showing me up in front of the whole damn detail.
I don't mean to show anybody up.
Motherfucker, if you felt this way, why didn't you call in sick?
I'm not sick.
95 on why you're physically unable to participate in today's police action.
What, I'm going to lie so you can save face? I'm not going to help you gut this case. If you want to pretend to be a police, you go ahead.
You're on medical. I'm off boss.
No.
Give him a rest.
I hate this guy. I hate him too.
Your people supposed to be ready for the re-up. You supposed to be steady for him. $8,000 D coming into your shop, and you ain't even around to see that shit right. And you can't even tell me shit about who they was.
One of them was named Omar, and they had a white van.
Yeah, I saw the van.
What kind of van?
And he just got a bonus.
Wrong door.
Yeah?
Yeah, switched it yesterday.
If you do undercover, they don't push you back in the area.
Come on, man.
Oh, he knocked it out.
I feel you fucked up now. You fucked up. You're good, mate.
Go ahead, play that shit, motherfucker. Go ahead. You would have hit a cop. What's wrong with you, boy? You would have hit a cop.
Clean. Not a fucking thing in there.
Take any door in the low rises. What are the chances?
This guy is good.
Channel 2 wants to know if she can take her cameras through some of the places we raided. Drugs, weapons.
We ain't got shit.
Is that McNulty drinking again?
I can tell you were never in patrol.
Right. Sorry I'm late.
What's up?
Daniels is dirty.
What?
Your own agency came to us with concerns about him last year. Integrity questions. The man's got a couple $100,000 more in liquid assets than any police lieutenant should ever have.
Look at his background. Maybe he's got other sources of income.
Maybe he does. The deputy for operations told him what we had.
You took it to Burrell?
Yeah, he says, thank you, we'll take it from here. And that fucker's still a supervisor for narcotics. You tell me what the hell's going on. If he's running your case, I just thought you'd want to know.
Thanks.
No way. He don't seem dirty at all. Oh, yeah. Well. So, another episode is down of this lovely show. I love this show. So, you know, I have to, like, always, when I watch the show, I have to, like, think, okay, this is back in, when was this show? Early 2000s, I think this show is. I wonder what the time frame was around this time. So this show came out in 2002. I don't know if this time frame where they're filming with all the drug narcotics, if that was in 2000s. It kind of gives a very 90s flow, like late 90s, so it kind of makes sense around the time that the show did air or drop. But like, one thing I know and two things are certain, at least from my knowledge, if you go undercover, if they do a raid or anything like that, they generally do not put the same person undercover back into the raids. They just don't. It's not like a thing from my knowledge and from what I know of. But maybe they clearly did things much different, because when that cop got punched and then all of them, I thought the lesbian lady, I don't know her name. I'm sorry. I'm very bad with names. I will eventually get to it. This is only the 3rd episode. Give me at least like until we get to episode 8. If I'm not all the way together with all the names by episode 8, you guys could read me for filth in the comment section. Feel free. I'm giving you full luxury to rip me apart. But bear with me as I give these horrible nicknames to people, or names that I shouldn't be calling them. But the lesbian lady, who apparently is a track runner, when she ran over there, I thought she was gonna break him up, but then she was like, oh no, get him up, yeah, boom, boom, bam, bam, boom, 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 boom. She was a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, and I was like, damn, they don't do this, but they, that was a whole bunch of lies. Like, I was like, first like, oh, they don't do that. Yeah, cops, they do that. And let me tell you something, if you hit a cop, and you can quote me on this, if you hit a cop, once you get handcuffs and you've been brought to wherever you need to be brought of, once they find out, I promise you, honey, I promise you, you're gonna look different. I'll say allegedly. Allegedly, they'll beat the shit out of you. Anyways, moving right along. So, we finally met Omar, who ended up being the guy who died. What show did I watch him in? He was in a lot of shows, but there was a particular show I watched him in, and a lot of movies. He was a great actor. I think how did he die, guys? He died now we have 2 people in the show, from my knowledge, that are no longer living, who were great actors. But regardless, whatever his name is, I cannot remember his name. It's gonna piss me off. Let me look it up. Omar. Now that I know, because everybody kept going, Omar, and then when I go to work, people are like, Omar, The Wire. I wanna know Omar. So Michael Kenneth Williams is his name. He died in 2021, so freaking sad. He died of a drug overdose. Williams was a fatal dose of heroin laced with fentanyl and whatever. Michael tragically lost his life after using drugs sold to him by Cartagena. Although the product had already claimed 1 life, whatever this is, and its co-suppliers continue to sell potential lethal fentanyl. Wow. So it's really also interesting that he died of a character that he kind of played, who was in like the drug world. He died at 54 years old, and he died in Williamsburg, New York. That is tragic. And the other guy died 2 years after, the lieutenant, Lance Reddick, which is so sad. Yeah, it's really sad. I really liked both of those actors. I don't know how he died. He died 60 years old. So to our black men, be careful out there. It's really rough in these streets. Regardless, that's really sad. I have to exit this out because I'll probably start crying. I cry about everything, and especially because I really did like both of those actors. Regardless, now I met Omar. So Omar seems like he's slanging, he's danging, he seems extremely smart, that he watched them and saw how everything was being operated and could tell where the stash was gonna be moved, because the stash we heard earlier was being moved. I love how this show gives you little inklings of what is potentially going to happen within the episode. You just have to pay attention and focus on what they're saying. And the chess game was them talking about the stash being moved. Omar followed the stash. He was the king or the queen pit. I mean, you could call it the queen, because the queen is the badass in chess, right? I don't know much about chess, but just listen to what he said. The chess is the one the queen is the one that takes over everything, right? The king is also shooting chess. Well, I guess you could. And then they were talking about the king, whatever D'Angelo said in the beginning of this, and they also said it in the episode. So anyways, Omar found where the stash was, took that little bit of whatever it was, and dipped, dived, slipped, and slide out of there. And then the cops came to go get the stash, but the stash was already moved. So it was all, this episode was about playing chess, not checkers. Also, what a cute say. You know how everybody's always like, oh, that person's playing checkers while I'm playing chess, or is it they're playing chess and I'm playing checkers? Some shit like that. Just some type of saying like you're not really up, or you're not up to par, bitch. Excuse my language. I mean, they were cursing this whole episode, so I'm like, if you guys are okay with cursing by this whole episode, you can deal with this outro. McNulty. So McNulty slept with that lady who seems very disorganized. I don't even know. Let me not say what I was about to say. As I gotten older, the filter is there occasionally. But she is super messy. Even her house is messy. I understand, like, this area, this Baltimore is super, it seems, they don't have any money, even in the law enforcement fields, where she has to take all this home, all of this baggage home, and then her office is filled with all that shit too. Child, if I went into her house and saw that table, and then she was like, that's it? You only came here to learn about copying a beeper? I'm like, yeah, girl, until you clean up this house, like, what's going on, sis? What is going on this paper? You need a desk, you need a drawer, you need a file cabinet, sissy pop. But whatever. So he slept with her anyways, because men are men. And that was the most annoying ending of sex ever. Like, and like they kept breathing. I was like, oh my God, are you guys done? Are you guys done breathing like that? I love this show though. This is a very good show. The first episode, I'm gonna be keeping it real with you guys because it's not the type of shows that I ever watched before. As I stated before, I watched like fantasy type shows. Before I became a reactor, I would have never watched this show. This is just this show, plus a lot of shows on my platform, I would have never watched. But thankfully, I'm a reactor and opening up my eyes to a whole bunch of brand new stuff. And as an actor myself, I just appreciate all of this. The writing is magnificent, and how they plot little things within the episodes and everything stringing along. And by the way, they talk about nicknames. I give nicknames to everybody. As I told you guys, if you're new here, Heidi Ho went slow. But I suffer from ADD, and I remember like in school, for me to learn, I had learning issues. I was in like special ed class in high school, and suffering from ADD, I could never focus. And so when I was younger, even before even high school, back early, I always gave nicknames to things to keep my memory of what I really wanted to focus on, or something that I found important, even as a young kid. And then as I'm watching this episode, they have so many nicknames for these people. Stringer, Orlando, I'm like Avon, I'm like, I mean, those aren't nicknames. Those are actually real names. But like Stringer is it, like Stringer is Orlando, right? And then Avon Barkley, I thought was the guy who keeps getting arrested, the one who's out in the field, the one who we saw in the beginning. I thought that was his uncle or whoever that is. But Avon is a whole different other person that we just saw in the paper or in that bulletin. So what's his uncle's name, if y'all can help me? There's just a lot of characters. I have to get the characters down. I'm not gonna get a notebook, and I'm not writing shit down either, because I'll lose the notebook, and I already have too much paperwork my damn self. I'm not doing that. But thank you guys so much. I know you guys gotta comment down ferociously down below to help me out. Thank you guys once again for doing that. Love you guys for being here. You guys are the greatest. Thank you so much for also, as you guys see, this show's most likely gonna drop once a week, just like how it dropped in real time when the show came out. I'm sure it came out once a week. That's what we're gonna give here. We're definitely gonna give it, so I hope you guys are enjoying other reactions. If I do have more time, you will see the show drop multiple times, but I'm just keeping it 100. It just seems like I have like a lot of shows, and a lot of shows gonna be coming out, and I'm one of those reactors that jumps here to there to here to there to here to there. So bear with me as we go through this. It's gonna be a fun but long ride. But I'm excited. I met Omar's, and somebody said, am I Omar's, did they say am I Omar's boyfriend or something like that? This is somebody in the comment section said something a little funny, and I was like, oh, who's trying to come for me? Don't come for me, I haven't sent for you. Anyways, thank you guys regardless for being here. I will see you guys next time. Once again, check out all my other reactions. And until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, saving your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the six with a bag.